Hey folks, it's Jay from Dumpster Diving Life. Here we are, Friday, August 27th, 2021, on a relatively cool 85 degrees for August. That's good for us. Thunderstorms predicted out throughout the day. Just had one about 30 minutes ago. It was a doozy, man. It came down hard. But I was still home, packing the car, getting ready to go out to the rental properties. So what I have in store for you right now today is just a short dumpster diving run, and I mean probably really short, excuse me, and a cautionary tale. I found something the other day, yesterday, on a drive-by, and you know, when my drive-bys means I don't record them. So I'll get to that at the end of the video. So please like, subscribe, comment, share if you like this channel, and remember to stay to the end for a cautionary tale. Let's get busy. And swing and miss. It was just pouring a while ago. So, swing and a miss. It's being a Friday, no surprise. But you just never know what you're gonna find. Any day, some packing material, decent box. Man, my car is packed, guys. Absolutely packed. As I said, I'm taking some things out to the rental property. So some of it is to a subscriber, going to a subscriber viewer who lives near me. She asked for those 3 shelves. I can show you later. There's 3 shelves, little plastic storage bins areas, thingies. I have no idea what they call them, but anyway, I found 3 of them, and she hit me up for them, so I'm just going to give them to her. A good person. I would say her name, but I don't have permission to use her name, so I don't want to embarrass her or step out of line on that. So anyway, that's taking up a lot of the room, and along with some other stuff, that's part of the cautionary tale I have to tell you. But right now, let's go do some diving. I'll see you right over there. All right, I have a employee to the right of me on his smoke break, so I'll hold it down a little bit. And I don't know what those white things are. Rat traps? Are they rodent traps? Oh, they're lights. I think they're lights. Yeah, they were lights at one time. I think it's the older type. I'll let that go. Looks like a flask right there. See that? I'll let that go. And that's about it. I didn't look really hard there. Some interesting items are different. I'll say that. Same old right here. Yeah, see, they were changing the lights out, so there's new ones. Cool. Yeah, nice. Yeah, they were changing they're doing some serious remodeling in this place. Good for them. Okay, I'll see you over. All right, we have landed at what I'm gonna start calling, if I keep coming to these guys, the filthiest dumpsters, numbers 4 and 5. Although it's out of order. Empty as ground. Look at there, you got all these clouds over there and some blue right there. That's the way it rolls here. Ceiling fan, boxes. Pretty gooey around this dumpster here. I gotta be careful. Look at that, guys. Not good. Not good at all. I gotta be real careful about that. I do not want that in my car. All right, step over that. I'd open it. I should have went to the other side. It's always open over there. All right, nothing there. Okay, I'll pause it here and I'll see you over there. Alrighty, I have recently added these 2 to the route. They're at the same plaza, swing and a miss, and that cart finally disappeared. So I'm glad I didn't take it. I could have went back to the people who left it there. More light fixtures. Yeah, they're doing some serious renovations in this place. And I started hitting these again because of the remodeling material. And found some chairs, restaurant chairs from a restaurant, I believe, that closed down, unfortunately. some electronics. I don't think I filmed that. Some phones and phone mounts that actually are still popular and they sell fairly well. And man, I wish I should have done a show and tell on that. But yeah, so started adding these guys, although they're kind of close to the road and in the open over here, as you can see. But if I'm in and out quick enough, no worries. All right, I will see you at the next. Okay, we're now on the opposite end of the plaza and halfway through it. I like that piece of wood there, beautiful. I wonder if there's something under here that could have gone to that. I don't remember. I think I've seen this. No, swing and miss. I'll let that go. Just because my car's so full, I really want to open the doors if I can help it. It's almost empty. Starting to clear up a little bit, but it's supposed to be rainy all day, so I'm not fooled. And empty as a drum. And I hear thunder back over there. Can you hear that? Pretty cool. All right, guys, on to the next. And now you can tell you're on the side of the plaza that is popular with the illegal dumpers. Ow, right there. And it's always this one usually. And at least it starts with this one. And it kind of works its way down to the rest. Not seeing a whole lot here. No, swing and miss there. Wow, a lot in this one. And this one's almost always empty. Very unusual. Very, very unusual. Kind of heavy here. No idea what could be in there. Is that just paper? No, there it is. I think it's household trash. It sure is. Look at that, guys. Wow. Yeah. I thought I smelled something similar to that. And that's what it was. It was just that real thick packaging that was blocking it. I have no idea what that goes to. I'd like to see that cable here. Cardboard. All right, guys, I'm not sure when and if I even started recording on this one. So I'm just going to kind of do a quick recap. I just looked up and it wasn't recording and I was just talking on and on. Yeah, not good. So as I was saying, I have buried my hook. I'm kind of curious what this black stuff is over here. Some kind of, no idea. It looks like it could be, I don't know, what could it be? Maybe legs for a chair or a couch or four of them in there. 3, 4, 4. Don't say on the yes and no. I'm just curious more than anything. What could it be for? And can I sell it? Just more bags. Plastic bags. That's just really weird. It's just really weird. What is that? I have no idea, guys. It's not labeled. Annoying. Oh, did it go to this? Somehow, somewhere? I don't know, guys. I'm way confused on that one. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let that go. Not gonna even try to get the hook. But as I was saying earlier, and I may just show this. I'll probably see it when I'm trying to edit it. But anyway, as I was saying, there's a cage. I was here at the plaza delivering some packages. One of them was a big old box. That's why I brought that, the dolly, because it was heavy. It was that sandpaper, that sanding disc that I found several months back in that dumpster right there. Am I not focused in or out? Yeah, I'm right. Yeah. It's not cooperating right now. Anyway, it doesn't help that I got something in my hand too. I don't think this thing's been emptied in a while. So anyway, found those discs several months back, and I sold. They were slow movers, but they did sell, and sold them a lot. I sold 1,000, over 1,000, and then I sold 1,000 today. So here's, there it is. It was working. There it is. That dumpster right there. Yeah, so I got a lot of money out of him. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. I got caught up trying to zoom in and zoom out on the camera. Anyway, that's enough of that. I will see you over at that one. Alrighty, we're now in the back of the post office where I just was, dropping that large package off and one small package. I have no idea what that is. Some kind of air compressor, some kind of tank. Huh, let me take a closer look. Go look at the recycle bin first. It's kind of cool. Is it one of those tanks that you fill up balloons with or something? I don't know. Kind of leery of those things. Any tanks I'm always leery of. Oh, any bubble wrap on this guy here? No, but I see some. Thought I saw some peanuts, shipping peanuts. Oh, not many. Nah, not many. I thought it was a bunch. And nothing there. Hear that thunder? It's coming back for round 2. Let's see if I can be done by the time he gets here. But it don't matter. I'll be here. Yep. Trash. You can smell that. Brutal. Okay. Let me check out this tank. I'm not sure what. And it would be on the side the lid's closed on. Of course. So well built. So well built something. It looks like an air compressor. It's gotta be an air compressor. And I'm pulling it up by the hose. The one place you don't want to pull on. Alright, sorry, forgot. I'm doing it again. I really should get a mount, man. I gotta work on that. So here we go. 1 horsepower, shallow well pump. Interesting. Maybe it still works. And how would you tell? I don't know. Plug it in and find out. I guess the hose is here. Put it in a bucket or something and see if it'll pump water. A bucket of water, that is. So, yeah, I think I'll take him home, test it, see. I'll even look it up, see. Never heard of it. I think I've only seen one other water well pump in my life, so interesting find there. Let's take one more peeky peek. And that's about it. Kind of a random find of all places. Well, now, the trick is, am I going to be able to get it in my car? I mean, am I going to be able to get it in my car? I'll be back and let you know. Okay, well, I moved the bag back here. I moved my little dolly, my package dolly, and I stuck them up in front with me. Good as place as any, because you don't want to see the mess behind me. It is something else. But that's par for the course. Okay, let's head on down that way, see what we can find. See you when I get there. Oh, a real quick shout out to the U.S. Postal Service. I know they get beat up a lot, but when I was shipping those packages, one was a magazine, easy to put in the little drop box. It's pretty big, the drop box is, but the other box was just too big for it by a few inches. So I had to get in line. I scanned them both at the kiosk, so I had my receipts. I just needed someone to take that big one off my hands. And I got in line, and there's only a couple of employees at the counter. There's a pretty long line. And a lady came from behind the area and asked me if I was just dropping it off. And I said, yes, I am. And she took it from me. So good on them. I was quite impressed. We got there, we got here. I don't know. Looks like a nearly one dump. Empty, but medieval warrior wig. Oh yeah, we have a costume place here. I forget about that. They got some pretty cool stuff too, I gotta say. Hey, have you noticed something? There's now two dumpsters here. Interesting. That one was there by himself for a long time. Now this little guy has shown up. Really interesting. Looks like a part of a chair in there. Some more packaging material. More trash on top of that. Hose of some kind. Yeah, shower hose. I think that went to the salon. Yeah, it looks like they're changing out their stuff. And there's the other chair. Don't see the seat to it, which I'm kind of relieved. You know what? I think that probably went to one of those barber chairs, salon chairs. So I don't know where the part of it would be. Maybe under this huge bag, or maybe in it. But I'm already telling myself to leave it regardless if I find it or not. Because, again, room is of the essence, and I just don't have the space. So that was interesting. All right, we're almost done with this one. I do want to hit one more. I think you know who that might be. And just one more peeky peek, because there's a lot going on in this one. I'm gonna let it ride. Still haven't tried to pull my grabber or my hook out. I will in case it arises. Empty as the room, just about. Okay, see you at the last couple. Okay, last stop of this plaza. And I'll have to get on to the other one and then get on out of here. And there we go, boxes and boxes. Coffee cup back there. All right. Recycle bin. Empty as the room. And should be the same here. Empty as the room. All right. Skipping Ashley's. Just going to head on down the highway. Excuse me. And I will see you at the next. Well, because I'm not that pressed for time right now, I am and I'm not. I just don't want to finish working out at the rental properties too late. So I'm kind of pushing my luck. But what I was saying is, I was going to go ahead and run by Dollar Tree here and the at-home triplets, although they're not really at homes because they have a big old compactor. But I missed my exit. So I had to go behind and down a side street. So I'll be hitting Dollar Tree first. Just a little out of order. So it just feels weird. And that's something. We're all creatures of habit. So, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Empty as a drum. Wow. Dollar Tree's, of course, going to have something, mainly cardboard. And looks like about it. And they go through a lot of boxes. They go through a lot of boxes. Cardboard. Man. I bet the employees stay busy with this stuff. It's non-stop. Well, I guess every store does it. You just happen to see theirs up close and personal. There we go. Looking down, looking down. All right. Oh, that's it. Swing and a miss. And in there. Let's swing around at home real quick, see what's over there. I'll see you when I get there. Okay, interestingly enough, while I was waiting to go check out the dumpsters near the at home in the same plaza, there was a car over there with someone dumping, illegal dumping. So I'm gonna just wait him out and see. I'll see you when I get there. Oh, he's leaving now. I'll see you over there. Okay, that was the one he's dumping in right there. One of the lids are open, so we'll see. I have empty as drum. I have found a lot of electric kind of things here. This is what he was throwing out. These big barrels, I saw them. Corrosive. Whew. That's the barrels, some kind of no idea. Box, some packaging material. A lot of those barrels. Wow. At least I don't, excuse me again. Allergies have really started going today. That's just cardboard. I thought it was a part of a table or something, but no. And the ubiquitous donuts. Got some rope or something on here. Twine. Let that roll. Got enough. And this one here. And he's empty. All right. Again, maybe this weather brought something or something in with it. Because I'm starting to feel it. Allergies, you gotta love them. If you're in South Central Texas or Central Texas proper, if you don't have them, you'll get them. Okay, on to the last one, guys. Okay, folks, at the last plaza, as I was mentioning, I don't have a lot. I'm not pressed too bad for time. The tribe is in school. We just started school this week. This is August 27th. It's Friday, their first week. They all went and had a good time and got back in their routine. So they started Monday the 23rd. We actually started later than a lot of districts did around our area. I don't know what your area is. I know some start after Labor Day, September. But yeah, we started on August 23rd. Got the first week wrapped up and can't wait to hear about their day, their final day of the week, their first day in the first week of school. I'm at Aaron's. There's a truck here at the dock, but the dock door is down, probably because it was raining earlier. But I'm still gonna go take a peek. I did come by here a few days ago and got a chair. Believe it or not, me and those chairs. I'll show it to you later. Speaking of chairs, look at this recliner here, guys. It looks pretty new too. It's not a recliner. Yeah, it's a recliner. Can you see that? Now I have no room for it whatsoever. Absolutely no room. But it looks in really good shape. And you can attach that very simple. So I might, because it'll sell. Look at that. It'll sell pretty easily. And it'll have to, or my wife would be not happy. So I hope it doesn't rain and get soaked, but they dry off. And man, it's too bad. Sorry, I keep walking back and forth just trying to figure out a way. Is there a way to take it? Man, it is in great shape. It is in great shape. Wow, that's too bad. Some slats down there to a bed. I usually take those too. So yeah, what I could do is take the back of it. That would preclude anyone from taking the rest of it. But I don't even know if I have room for that, quite honestly. I'll have to go look and see. And again, there's a truck back there. I don't want to make a whole lot of room, or a whole lot of noise rather, at the dock. So I'll have to think on that one. I'll have to think on it. But yeah, it's good shape. And that's easy money. Okay, I'll see you at the next. Alrighty, folks, I had to wait for someone to step away from the filthiest dumpsters, but I'm going to pass those, filthiest dumpsters number 2 and 3. I'm going to pass those and just shoot straight on to Joanne's here. And that's kind of what I was concerned about. The rain earlier and the dumpster lid is open. So if there's patterns or magazines in there, they would be soaked. But I'm not seeing a lot of puddles over here, so maybe they missed them over here. I don't know. Lots and lots of boxes, empty boxes. I know this, excuse me, because I checked them just the other day. And, yeah, okay. So, yeah, that's it. So I'm going to do them a favor, or myself a favor, and I'm going to close this. I can't do it one-handed. I'm going to close it, because on the way back, I may stop. This is only being about 3 o'clock, I believe. 3 o'clock straight up. And again, I've seen them take the trash out at 5. And then I've seen the employees leave. So maybe that's one of their last duties. At least that's stuck in my head now. After 5 is probably a good time to check it, but who knows? Okay. I'm going to probably wrap it up here, but I'm not going to sign off. Well, I was going to show you something, but I can't, and I don't have the room to even grab the back of that recliner. So I'm just going to head on to the rental properties. If I miss the recliner, it goes. That's the way it is. I think I'll skip Petsmart as well. And yeah, and I think I'll do the cautionary tale. Here's something different for you. I'm going to do the cautionary tale at one of the rental properties. How's that? You'll see why when I get there, when I'm doing it. It'll make sense. Okay. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, guys. Got a little covert mission I'm going to do. I'm on the edge of the dumpster by Aaron's. The truck is still there. Don't know if the dock is open or employees there, but usually when the truck is there, employees are there. But I am decided to go ahead and try to get the back of that recliner and then come back for the rest when my car's empty. That's the plan. Mission impossible? We'll see. See you in a little bit. Okay, guys. Well, sorry I couldn't take you long on that. I needed both hands. I had to get in the dumpster and I had to be quiet. The fact that it has kind of just half lids that are broken, that was very helpful. So I didn't have to raise them or move them. And when I did get in, it got in quietly, but then as I reached down to get it, the bottom of it kind of popped, like that metal popping sound. I thought, oh man, there it is. Gave myself away. But got out, got lucky, it was really light, and there she is. So I had room after all, huh? Front seat. Beautiful, not bad. So yeah, now hopefully when I come back, the bottom part will still be there and not soaked to the bone. We'll see. And I'll probably have to leave the results of that in the description below. So don't forget to read my descriptions, guys. I put a lot of information in there that I forget to put in the video, or things I say or don't say, I mean to say. So yeah, always read the descriptions. You never know what you'll find down there. Okay, on to the rental properties to do some real work, and then to my cautionary tale. Stay tuned. Well, folks, we have made it to the rental property. And if you happen to see a little dot on the screen, it is a problem with my camera. One of the little lenses, tiny little lenses on one of the two cameras on my phone broke, and I think something is on one of those lenses, but I've yet to be able to clean it off. Anyway, I digress. That's what the spot is, just in case you're wondering. So here's the cautionary tale I have for you, folks. I did a drive-by, which you know if you watch this channel for any regularity. It is me just going by looking without recording. I prefer to take you guys along, much more appreciated, and just more fun. So, but occasionally I go just take one peek or two into one or two dumpsters. And this was the case. I just spun by Joann's, and I just spun by Petsmart. And this was yesterday. And this being the 27th, so being Friday, so that would have been on Thursday. And what did I find in Petsmart? Well, there you go. Now, these are, as it looks like, tiny little cages for gerbils, or hamsters, excuse me, for hamsters. They're all in great shape. I've checked them, and I've even opened one up. I'll show you here in a little bit. And it was really unusual. I was kind of surprised to see them in the dumpster, not destroyed. PetSmart's very good about destroying their items. Not always, but almost always. So I was really surprised to find these in good shape. Brand new, still in the plastic. But that little voice in the back of my head told me there's got to be something wrong. There's got to be something I'm not seeing. But anyway, they're pretty cheap. They're very small. And I'm not really going to touch this guy because it falls apart so easy. Look how tiny that is, guys, compared to my hand. So, you know, hamsters, they're not the biggest things in the world, but these things seem pretty small, even for a hamster. So, there is a bigger one here, not much bigger. It's a 20-inch by a 16, whereas the little pink one and purple ones are 16 by 12. And apparently you can connect them on the sides, right here, and maybe I think to the top. Well, I got to researching them, and lo and behold, there's more than one website out there about these, and they are not happy with them. They had a petition going. This was, I believe, a couple of year-old video from 2019. And they had a petition going against PetSmart for selling these, calling it cruel to put the animals in such small enclosures. They had over 100,000 signatures, according to the person on the video. And I found more and more articles, the more I dug, about just how cruel these little cages are. And they are little. As I showed you, you can see my hand. I'm not a big of a guy, but look at that, guys. That's, 16 by 12, 16.8 by 12.6. Just not really that big. And I think they were saying people were putting gerbils in them, which I believe are bigger. I can't remember who's bigger, hamsters or gerbils. But either way, I don't think I have to agree. I'm not an activist, but I'd have to agree with the folks that, yeah, they're pretty small and maybe too small for really any living little creature. So I didn't see a recall notice. There was a press release by Petsmart stating they do acknowledge these are defective. Apparently, the little creatures can chew through. There's a connecting when these tubes are used to connect them. This is removed, and apparently it's a tube. I haven't seen any. I think you have to buy those separate. Similar to this, I believe. If you can see that or not. So they can go in between the little different houses or cages. But apparently there's a connector there where they can chew through that. And there's a lot of people talking on there about how they lost a lot of their pet mice and gerbils and hamsters. And yeah, so they were just, PetSmart didn't really address the cruelty side of it, just the fact that they were defective. Again, I didn't see a recall notice on them. And that was, the articles went back to 2019. I saw a few in 2020. But most of this seemed to occur in 2019. And just now, here we are, August 2021, they're dumping them in their dumpsters. So I don't know what to do with them. I'm not going to sell them. Definitely not as cages. I wish there was some way to repurpose them. Maybe make them a little zoo for plastic animals or something, but not for live creatures. This is why they were disposed of, not because of the cruelty that people were claiming, but because of the defect that the little creatures could get out. But I have a feeling that probably played a big part in them no longer carrying these. So be careful when you find something, especially brand new and undestroyed. Always look it up. I always look up for items for recall, and if you want to sell it, if I have any doubt at all. And this one was just intriguing to me because they weren't destroyed, and that's just unusual, especially at this store. So there's your cautionary store, folks, or your story, your tale rather. Real quick, I did get the back of the recliner from Aaron's. I'm going, once I leave here, I will stop by there, check that again, see if it's there, grab it if it is, cry if it's not. What do you do? It's just a par for the course. That's the chair I mentioned I got on the drive-by the Thursday, and also a little clamping workbench. It needs another bench part right here, but it's heavy duty. It's solid. It doesn't have a name brand that I see of. It's pretty old. Solid, heavy duty. Got a high power little short water hose. You don't have to hook it up to a power washer. Just plug it into your spigot, and it's got the end on it that makes the water come out under power. That's the tip. Let's try this. That's where you screw it into your spigot, and it creates a high pressure flow. So kind of interesting. Kind of looking forward to playing with him. Also found these this sort of contraption here. It was obviously some sort of wheelbarrow or some sort of crate or cart, but you can still has a handle right there. It's just I didn't attach it. You could put wood across it and make it a wood wagon, make it a metal wagon. You can do all kinds of things with it, and they're kind of expensive. And these tires, believe it or not, still have air in them. So really impressed with that. And the pump, I turned it on. I think y'all remember seeing this earlier. The Well-Built. It's for 1 horsepower shallow well pump. I don't know if it's just for pumping out basements or what, but it came on, it hummed, kind of like my pool filter, my swimming pool filter. Now, I didn't hook it up to any water, so I should hook it up to the hoses and bucket and see if it, a bucket of water, see if it actually moves the water. That would be cool if it did. So I'll look him up and see, and if he works, he'll probably be sold because I don't have a well. And I believe that is about it, folks. I have to get, oh yeah, this here I grabbed this. It was pieces. That was the same day I found all this other stuff. Pieces of a cat scratch post that was thrown away in a lot of pieces. But I have one here that's missing the top. And this top is perfect for it. The different color, the one out there is gray. I have it on the porch right now. The one I have, it's gray, but who cares? $20, $25 for a pretty big, tall cat scratching post or ladder or bed, where they call it. I think that'd go well. It'll sell. May sell slowly, but it'll sell. Also have extra pieces of this, of the board. I can cut that off and fix the carpet. Don't know if I'm going to get off into that. I may just trim that and give it to the person who buys it and let them decide what to do. But I have to get busy. This is what I came here to do. This is the ductwork that I'm going to replace. This is a mobile home underneath. The original has fallen off. I believe an animal knocked it loose. Something kind of my fault for not sealing the skirting like I'm supposed to. So yeah, I should have sealed that skirting when I had the chance, and I knew better, because that's what happens when you don't. So now I get to crawl under it and try to reattach new AC duct, because there's no AC in this little home right now. Just a ceiling fan. Not bad. The windows are open and it's cloudy today because of the storm, so it only got to 85 outside so far that I know of. So not too bad in here. But I just wanted to give this cautionary tale to you, run that by you, see what you think. A little different from Jay at Dumpster Diving Life. Let me know what you think, guys. Is there any possible way these can be used for something else? Do you have any idea? I just don't want to sell them as hamster cages or any kind of little creature cage. I do think they're too small, and I believe they're too flimsy, and they say Petsmart even admits there's some sort of flaw where the creatures can, some of them can gnaw their way out of it. So there's got to be something else. If not, I'm gonna have to trash them here. We have two trash cans between the two properties. Well, three homes, 2 trash cans right now. I'll just have to trash them. So let me know what you think, guys. Anyway, didn't really mean to get off into the show and tell, but figured while I was here, might as well. But I've got to get busy now. So I don't have my gloves on. You can imagine why. You know the drill. Always wear your gloves. Be safe. Keep what you need. Sell what you must. And give what you can. Oh, by the way, I'll let you know if that comes with me. The other part of it is there. I'll put it in the description. If it's there or not, I will let you know. Wish me luck. Keep on diving.